a game about a super advanced AI monster that wants to murder you. Only there is a lot I haven't told you yet. In the last videos I showed you how our monster hunts you down, can hear your voice, herd you into traps, smell your blood, and even predict the player's movement. And it toys with you like a cat and a mouse. But I have one big secret about who and where the monster came from. But first, you guys have been wanting a lot more details, and you've been giving me a ton of feedback. Let's get straight into answering your questions and suggestions. You should add a rare chance that when it catches you, it brings you close to observe you before throwing you for another chase. I actually really like this idea. I had to think about it a little bit more, but perhaps he could bring you to some sort of chamber, one that you have to escape from. Water is slowly rising, or something terrible like that. Something that can make the monster feel more alive is giving it little behaviors other than stalking and chasing you. They don't have to be super complex. Little things like, say, praying at weird murals, poking at corpses, eating something, whatever makes sense for your monster. This really intrigues me. Yeah. And as I flesh out these levels with lore, I think this will be very possible. Somebody needs to use these mechanics to create a "my stepdad just got home and is going to beat my ass" simulator. Ah yes, who doesn't want to relive childhood trauma? Haha. I think it would be cool if, let's say, the player escaped the monster a few too many times, that the monster become frustrated and angry and more aggressive. I am planning this. Enough of you have suggested it, and I agree. "I'm sick of your crap" meter does sound like a good idea. But you are way too high quality to be running these numbers. You deserve much more than 82 views. When I see comments like these, they always make me smile. At the end of the day, I'm just a dude. I have feelings and desire. I see IGP loving this. He can't wait for more microphone horror games. So big YouTubers like IGP, they largely play games that they hear about from you guys. So don't forget to spam him relentlessly until he hates my guts. There's gotta be an ants Easter egg. How dare you bring up ants around me? You know I'm sensitive. I would love if you could trick the monster by throwing a rock, or leaving your flashlight behind, or even maybe a scent system. This rock throwing thing was in the original game design document. It's on my to-do list. I love distractions in stealth games. Good content? Check. Good mustache? Check. Up. Huh. Oh. Ooh. Bro's about to accidentally create an AI monster that escapes the game realm and murks us all in real life. Real funny, eh? Oh god, I gotta get under my desk. If you're adding a voice mechanic, how about making the player read scriptures to unlock doors and stuff? Loud enough for the game to pick up, but quiet enough to not be heard by the monster. This is a really cool idea. After reading this, I looked into voice recognition. There are some assets on the Unity store, but it seems somewhat doable. I don't know, what do you guys think? Brah, I'm mad at you for only having 5k subs. Let's get this man where he's going, boys. OU DS829, 8249. You always knew how to charm. Well, you heard him. Annihilate that sub button. Bro was talking to me like he caught me in a lie or something. Subscribed. I'm sure I don't know what you mean. Well, unless you have something to tell me. Well, do you? Scalpel boy? Give me a name. Give me a name. Give me a name or it's back in the cage. D-Walrus says, "Ah yes, now I need to turn my notifications on and subscribe so I can see when to use my code, which I spent 20 minutes on this video finding. Well played. You're too kind. But what's all this about a code? And what have I told you? There's 5 keys to this secret game hidden. In fact, there's 2 keys in the next 15 seconds. And if you find one of these codes, you'll own the full game when it comes out on Steam." Listen guys, I've been trying to be a YouTuber for 12 years, but I only just figured out the secret, and I want to teach you how. Sign up for the course below with my discount code, O'Dale Studios, for 25% off. I'll see you there. With its spider-like legs, it would be really freaky if it could use the walls and ceiling to move around as well. Okay guys, I'm just letting you know, this is happening, and if one more person suggests it, I'm just gonna snap. The answer is yes. I just haven't done it yet. Okay, I'm just gonna say, the monster is kinda hot. Good job with the AI and design, dude. I'm not sure exactly what you mean. Wait a second. Another game with incredible AI is Fear. The way the enemy soldiers pick up and choose their priorities is excellent. I freaking love Fear. I grew up playing it as a kid. I actually did some research into Fear while constructing this AI. Alright though guys, I am sick of calling it monster and AI. This thing deserves a name, and I want you guys to name it. Put your suggestions in the comments field right now. Name this monster. And also make sure to scroll and upvote other names you like. The winner, the one with the most upvotes, will be the name of the monster. Even if it's something dumb like Bill. That's right, Bill. What are you gonna do? Huh? I'm just kidding, Bill. I'm a pacifist, and I like the name Bill. In fact, sit down beside, help me read these comments. I swear, everyone uses a spider. A centipede or something would be interesting. So would a comma. It's funny you mentioned that, Multi-Killer Joe, because his torso is inspired by a centipede. So you must take back what you said. I'll wait. Isn't that right, Dave? I mean, Bill. You should ask a group of people, what would you do in this scenario in this game? And then make the monster act the way that most people would do in that situation. Ah, interesting. I could call it a beta. People could sign up for it with their email addresses, and then they could all test it. I could use that to improve the game. How would I do that? Guys, seriously though, link is in the description to join the beta. I need your help. Go sign up right now. This is how cannibals in the forest behave. Well, I have something to tell you. Cannibals in the forest are a large inspiration for me. In fact, it was one of the many things I thought of while constructing this AI. If you can, maybe add some way to fight back, even though you might not be able to kill the monster. So I just did this in my game Mother Hub, which comes out April 23rd. It's a first-person shooter horror, and I did it for 10 years. So I've been letting the player fight back for 10 years. Now I want to take all of that away from them. I want them helpless. I enjoy causing pain. Jackie W says, nothing says human intelligence better than mispronouncing intelligence. Okay, Jackie. I see you. Real funny. Real funny, Jack. You don't want me as your enemy. Having it climb walls or something or stick to the ceiling would be interesting due to its spider-like aesthetic. Oh, look it. Look, you see that? Look at it. Look at it. You see it? You see it? I think a peeking around the corner aspect to it would be cool. It's funny you mentioned that, because it's like the first thing I thought of. Just as soon as I had the face done, I can just picture it like this. Hey, how's it going, guys? It's me. I'm sure you're already aware of this, but please don't forget about the actual gameplay. It'll be really sad to see such a great monster be locked away in another item-gathering horror game. Many of you were clearly worried about this. Well, let this ease your tension. I will tell you that in the next episode, I will go heavily into the real mechanic. The mechanic the game is centered around. And let me tell you, it's wild. So wild you're gonna feel like a gazelle feasting on the bones of the innocent. The Doubt Guy was right though. I think he had a point. Monster doesn't look scary. Maybe because it's too easy to look at. Though it hurt to read this, I know it's correct. I am beginning to devise in my head a method for which the monster will spot the player from a distance several times before engaging. I call this the noticing the player from a distance several times before engaging technique. All joking aside, I am going to do this. Since there's a system to hear the player's mic, I propose this. The louder you scream, the faster you run, like an adrenaline rush. This is actually really funny, and I think I could do this relatively easy, but you guys will have to find out for yourselves. Lore? We need lore! You want some lore? It's time for that one big secret. Where the monster came from. Okay, so this creature, this monster, it was born of a virus. Its greater body, the hive mind, travels all over the universe. It hijacked this ancient system, put into place by people long gone. The original system was there with a goal. However, the hive mind has another purpose, to infect and spread. The creature itself is sentient, due to being connected to the conscious virus. As the conscious virus absorbs organisms, gains their knowledge, thereby containing the information of many dead, long past peoples. Alright guys, and with that, I will see you next time. This has been